Here is a fact that will completely change how you eat carrots forever. When you eat a raw carrot, your body absorbs only about 8 to 11% of its beta-carotene. The remaining 90% passes straight through you and exits as waste. But when you cook that same carrot in a small amount of healthy fat, absorption jumps to 60% or higher. That is not a minor nutritional difference. That is the difference between getting the benefit of 1 carrot and getting the benefit of 6 or 7. And most people have been eating carrots the wrong way their entire lives. Today we are going to explain exactly why this happens, which cooking methods, and which fats produce the highest absorption, and how to build 3 recipes into your weekly routine that make every carrot you eat work at its full potential. Let's start with what beta-carotene actually is and why it matters so much. Beta-carotene is the orange pigment in carrots. Inside your body, it converts into retinol, the active form of vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for producing rhodopsin, the light-sensitive pigment in your retinal rod cells that allows you to see in low light. Without enough vitamin A, night vision deteriorates and eventually fails. Vitamin A also maintains the corneal surface and tear film, protecting against dry eye disease. It regulates skin cell differentiation, which keeps your skin smooth, clear, and resistant to infection. It activates and supports T lymphocytes and natural killer cells, 2 frontline immune defenders, and beta-carotene itself, before conversion, acts as a direct antioxidant that neutralizes the free radicals responsible for DNA damage and cellular aging. One research review found that people consuming approximately 4 carrots per week showed roughly 17% lower risk of certain cancers. All of this depends entirely on whether beta-carotene actually gets absorbed. So why is raw carrot absorption so poor? 2 structural barriers stand between you and the beta-carotene inside a raw carrot. First, the cell wall. Beta-carotene is stored inside chromoplasts, specialized organelles within each carrot cell, surrounded by a rigid cellulose cell wall. Human digestive enzymes cannot break down cellulose. No matter how thoroughly you chew a raw carrot, the majority of chromoplasts remain structurally intact, and their beta-carotene content never reaches your intestinal surface. Research using intrinsic isotope labeling confirmed that beta-carotene bioavailability from raw carrots is approximately 11%, compared with purified beta-carotene supplements as a reference standard. Second, the fat requirement. Beta-carotene is fat-soluble. In the small intestine, fat-soluble compounds must form tiny lipid transport structures, called micelles, before intestinal cells can absorb them. Without fat present in the same meal, beta-carotene cannot form micelles, and absorption is negligible. Even if cell walls are partially broken, heat solves the first problem. Cooking softens and disrupts the cellulose cell wall structure, releasing beta-carotene from chromoplasts and making it available at the intestinal surface. A scientific study on carotene bioaccessibility found that cooked carrots released significantly more carotenoids into the digestible fraction compared to raw carrots. Fat solves the second problem by enabling micelle formation. Research published in a major food chemistry journal confirmed that adding olive oil during carrot cooking dramatically increased the micellarization rate of beta-carotene in a dose-dependent manner, meaning more oil produced proportionally higher absorption within practical cooking amounts. The combination of heat and fat working together pushes absorption from the raw carrot range of 8 to 11% all the way to 50 to 65%. The type of fat matters too. Extra virgin olive oil is the strongest choice. Its oleic acid creates stable, efficient micelles with beta-carotene, and its own polyphenols protect the beta-carotene from oxidizing during cooking. Perilla oil, rich in omega-3 alpha-linolenic acid, enhances cell membrane permeability and improves uptake into intestinal cells. Butter works surprisingly well because saturated fat is particularly efficient at forming micellar structures with carotenoids. Avocado is in a category of its own. A controlled clinical study found that consuming avocado with beta-carotene sources increased absorption by up to 1,360%. Compared to eating the same food without avocado fat. That is not a typo. over 13 times greater absorption with avocado. Carrots also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, two additional carotenoids that concentrate in the macula of the eye and directly protect against macular degeneration and cataracts. Both are fat-soluble and require the same fat cooking approach to absorb properly. Here are 3 recipes that maximize beta-carotene absorption starting tonight. The first is golden carrot stir-fry. Julienne 200 grams of carrot into thin matchstick strips. Heat 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in a pan over medium heat. And cook the carrots for 4 to 5 minutes. This precise timing is important. Under 4 minutes leaves too many cell walls intact. Over 6 minutes degrades heat-sensitive vitamin C unnecessarily. 4 to 5 minutes is the window where cell wall disruption is maximal and other nutrients are largely preserved. Add a small pinch of salt and half a teaspoon of minced garlic for the final minute. Then finish with sesame seeds off the heat. A final drizzle of perilla oil just before serving adds omega-3 to further enhance uptake. The second is carrot and avocado salad. Slice 1 carrot thinly and microwave for 3 minutes to soften the cell walls. Without requiring a full stovetop, mash half a ripe avocado with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and a pinch of salt to make a creamy dressing. Toss with the warmed carrot. Add a halved soft-boiled egg. The yolk contributes additional lutein and healthy fat that compounds the carotenoid absorption effect. This combination addresses eye health from multiple angles simultaneously, and the research basis for avocado-enhanced carotenoid absorption is among the most robustly documented in nutritional science. The third is a warming carrot and ginger cream soup. Heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a deep pot over medium heat and cook 2 large carrots and half an onion, diced, for 10 full minutes. Extended sautéing time is intentional. The longer cooking ensures maximum cell wall breakdown and the highest possible beta-carotene release into the oil phase. Add 500 milliliters of vegetable stock and 5 thin slices of fresh ginger. Then simmer for 15 minutes. Blend smooth. Stir in 1 ladle of coconut milk at the end. Coconut milk's medium-chain triglycerides are excellent micelle-forming fats that boost carotenoid absorption even further. Ginger's gingerol simultaneously improves gastric motility and circulation, helping absorb nutrients distribute more efficiently throughout the body. 1 bowl of this soup delivers more bioavailable beta-carotene than chewing through 10 raw carrots. For your 7-day plan, make the carrot stir-fry as a daily side dish on days 1 and 2. Notice how much easier it is to digest compared to raw carrot. From day 3 through day 5, add the avocado carrot salad at lunch. By midweek, some people begin noticing reduced eye strain or slightly improved skin quality as vitamin A levels build. Days 6 and 7, prepare the cream soup. After experiencing all 3 approaches, you will have a permanent rotation that ensures you never waste a carrot again. Important notes: beta-carotene is fat-soluble and can accumulate in body fat with excessive intake. Skin turning slightly orange, a condition called carotenemia, is harmless but signals you are eating very large quantities. 1 to 2 carrots daily is appropriate. Smokers should avoid very high supplemental doses of beta-carotene, though food-based amounts from 1 to 2 carrots daily are not the concern. People with diabetes should note that carrots have a moderate glycemic index and are best consumed in controlled portions. This content is general wellness information and does not replace medical advice for any specific health condition. 2 tablespoons of oil, 4 minutes of heat. That is the entire difference between a carrot that contributes almost nothing nutritionally and one working at 6 times its potential. Start tonight. Cook your carrots in fat and let one of the most affordable and available vegetables on earth finally deliver everything it has always been capable of giving you. Like and subscribe if this changed how you think about everyday vegetables. Leave a comment with which recipe you are trying first. Next time, I am revealing the single ingredient that multiplies carrots' beta-carotene absorption by 13 times when eaten together.